Hey guys, it's Alchemist from the DM Gaming team. I hope you're doing quite well. Today I want to introduce you to my selection of the top hack and slash in 2020. So if you are looking for a new game and you love hack and slash, there you go. Let's start with Chronicon, which has just been released in August of this year. It's a great hack and slash and pixel art style, and you can also bring your friends in the local co-op, since you can play with up to 3 friends, so you can play at 4 players on the same screen, and you will have a lot of fun creating your build. When your different classes, you can have Templar, the Berzerker, the Ranger and the Warlock. So each of them have very specific abilities on which you can combine them to use powerful spell, and you can then do the endgame dungeons if you manage to do the story. So the story is divided in 4 acts. The last one, the 5th, have just been added, so you can have the last one finally, since the game was first in early access. And you have a lot of NPC which will help you to craft, to power up your stuff and so on. Once you have finished, you can have powerful bosses on which you can fight them and then get the loots, get better and so on. So it's a very great game. It's a bit hard to understand because there is a lot of possibilities, but otherwise you will have a lot of fun on Chronicon. Second game I wanted to show you is Last Epoch. It's a very D2-like, so D2 for Diablo 2, hack and slash, and on which you will have up to 5 classes to play with, and these classes will have up to 3 passes to specialize, meaning that you will have a lot of build possibility, and you will ensure that you make a great character for the endgame. The story is quite funny in Last Epoch. It's okay, it's not the best one, but it's still a good one. And after that you will have the endgame system, which is roguelike dungeon and arena. So the game is quite good. It's still in early access, meaning that you can play the beta. Yeah, it was scheduled to be released for this year, but it should be released early 2021, but it's still very enjoyable. It's just that some parts of the game are not yet released. For example, for the mage you have just 2 specialty, but otherwise you can have a lot of fun on this game. Let's now talk about Grindom. It's a very immersive game on which you will have a lot of endgame content, so you will be able to have a lot of fun, especially if you want to dive deep in this game. You can have a very big customization of your masteries, and masteries is like the classes, but on this game they call it masteries, and you will be able to have your own character, especially with the devotion. It's a system which allows you to buff your passives and then to be able to destroy the powerful monsters of this game. The only flaw to this game is the online content, which is a bit old, but since it has 2 expansions released in 2017 and 2019, the game still have a lot of community, and so if you never tried Grim Dawn, you need to do it if you love going deep in the hack and slash. DreamScaper is a bit different from the other one. It's a magical world on which you will have a fusion between roguelike and hack and slash. So if you have very good mechanical skills and that you want to try this game, you should definitely give it a go. It's not that expensive, it's about 15 euros on Steam, so you can really try this one. You will have everything that you need for a good roguelike, since you will have some craft and be able to start over with stronger items and NPCs. You will be able to purchase different stuff from the merchants and to get once again more powerful in order to successfully do the runs. So you will be able to have a new weapon, a new range weapon, new powers, new armor and so on. So it's a very complete game for in day one, and You will have a lot of fun doing your whole build and to check out what is the best combination possible to successfully do the game. The fights are quite difficult, so be sure to use correctly your abilities in order to not overuse them and to be left empty for the boss. You also have some quite fun puzzle which give you some stuff and are not too hard to do. If you like this world, just try out the game and you will be conquered. Let's now talk about Wolcen, which is a beautiful action hack and slash just released at the beginning of the year. It's been quite buggy since the release, but they finally managed to release quite okay game without the full bugs, so you should be able to enjoy Wolcen without the issue from the release. It's still a bit expensive, but if you never played this game, you should definitely try it. It comes a lot of fun, especially in co-op. If you have a friend or two and you want to play with them, you will have a very good time on this game. You can have a lot of customization possible and you will create your very own build. The end game is also quite fun, where you need to rebuild the city which has been destroyed during the story mode. So you will really have a good time on Wolcen. The dev also promised to add quite soon a new ladder system, so you will have plenty of things to do on Wolcen. This game is not very easy to handle, so if you need, you have a lot of stuff on the website, especially a full crafting system and some builds to destroy the end of the late game. Let's finish this selection with Warhammer Chaosbane, which has been released the past years. So I wanted to make an update for the ones that never tried this game and think about getting it. You should definitely try it if you are with friends, since you can play as 4 players in local co-op. You will have a new act since the release. You also have a paying DLC, but it's not useful at all, so you don't need to have the extra DLC to enjoy the game. They also add a lot of endgame stuff, for example the Tower of Chaos, which will allow you to have waves of enemy which difficulty which is increasing, and they also increase the hunt for the relic, which is now way better than before. So if you never played Warhammer Chaosbane, you can have a lot of fun of this game. It's the last of the selection, since I would not recommend it if you are playing alone, but if you have a few friends with you who like the hack and slash style, you can have fun, and you don't need to pay the extra copy if you are playing on local co-op. They also added a few monsters and bosses, so you will be able to encounter new foes, which was a bit a lack of diversity at the first release of the game. So don't bury too fast the game, and if you have a chance, you can try it out and see by yourself how it is. I do hope you enjoyed this video and you managed to understand my French accent. If you have any question, just make sure to post a comment and I will for sure quickly answer you. So thanks again for watching and see you next time. Bye bye!